Yehovah, please fill me with the Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name, amen. We'll start with the Shema, listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, He, Vav, He. Hand, behold. Nail, behold. Leviticus Chapter 6. Yehovah said to Moshe, "Give this order to Aaron and his sons. This is the law for the burnt offering. It is what goes up on its firewood upon the altar all night long until morning. In this way, the fire of the altar will be kept burning. When the fire has consumed the burnt offering on the altar, the Kohen, having put on his linen garments and covering himself with his linen shorts, is to remove the ashes and put them beside the altar. Then he is to remove those garments and put on others, before carrying out the ashes outside the camp to a clean place. In this way, the fire on the altar will be kept burning and not be allowed to go out. Each morning, the Kohen is to kindle wood on it, arrange the burnt offering, and make the fat of the peace offering go up in smoke. Fire is to be kept burning on the altar continually. It is not to go out. This is the law for the grain offering. The sons of Aaron are to offer it before Yehovah in front of the altar. He is to take from the grain offering a handful of fine flour, some of its olive oil, and all the frankincense which is on the grain offering. And he is to make this reminder portion of it go up in smoke on the altar as a fragrant aroma for Yehovah. The rest of it Aaron and his sons are to eat. It is to be eaten without leaven in a holy place. They are to eat it in the courtyard of the tent of meeting. It is not to be baked with leaven. I have given it as their portion of my offerings made by fire. Like the sin offering and the guilt offering, it is especially holy. Every male descendant of Aaron may eat of it. It is his share of the offerings for Yehovah made by fire forever, through all your generations. Whoever touches those offerings will become holy." Yehovah said to Moshe, "This is the offering for Yehovah that Aaron and his sons are to offer on the day he is anointed: 2 quarts of fine flour, half of it in the morning and half of it in the evening, as a grain offering from then on. It is to be well mixed with olive oil and fried on a griddle. Then bring it in, break it in pieces, and offer the grain offering as a fragrant aroma for Yehovah. The anointed Kohen, who will take Aaron's place from among the descendants, will offer it. It is a perpetual obligation. It must be entirely made to go up in smoke before Yehovah. Every grain offering of the Kohen is to be entirely made to go up in smoke. It is not to be eaten." Yehovah said to Moshe, "Tell Aaron and his sons, this is the law for the sin offering. The sin offering is to be slaughtered before Yehovah, in the place where the burnt offering is slaughtered. It is especially holy. The Kohen who offers it for sin is to eat it. It is to be eaten in a holy place, in the courtyard of the tent of meeting. Whatever touches its flesh will become holy. If any of its blood splashes on any item of clothing, you are to wash it in a holy place. The clay pot in which it is cooked must be broken. If it is cooked in a bronze pot, it must be scoured and rinsed in water. Any male from a family of the Kohen may eat of the sin offering. It is especially holy. But no sin offering which has had any of its blood brought into the tent of meeting to make atonement in the holy place is to be eaten. It is to be completely burned up." How can we learn to love our Creator after reading Leviticus chapter 6? We can listen to Yehovah. Speak the words Yehovah has given to you to speak. Know that some offerings made to Yehovah, when touched, made you holy. Know that sin offerings were especially holy. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can teach others to act on the words of Yehovah found in his written word. Bear one another's burdens. We can act on the written word of Yehovah as an example for others to follow. Produce spiritual fruit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. And with the Aaronic blessing, Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete.